Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. I am back for another episode, a live episode. I've been redoing my studio here. So ah, I've been also going through some healing moments. Last month has been truly amazing. Uh just some highlights. Last the 19th of last month make marked 8 years since I learned about my diagnosis of HIV. And uh, quick recap for those of you who might be new to my channel. I moved back to Georgia from Las Vegas in December of last year. For the last 7 years, the way that the HIV presents itself in my body is it attacks my kidneys. And by doing so, it also um, weakens the kidneys. So it attacks the kidneys, the virus does. And then my medicine that I take for the HIV, which is the only pharmaceutical drug that I do take, also weakens the kidneys. They even have a name for this particular diagnosis when the HIV attacks the kidneys. So I came home after learning that my kidney function is down to 20%. I learned that last September, right after my 43rd birthday. And coming home was the best decision I could have made. I get to be with my mom and I get to be at home and rest. I resigned from my work at M4MM and Black Buddha and everything else that I was doing um, on a day to day basis to just focus on healing. And I'm so glad that I did. And I know everybody doesn't have the opportunity to do that. Most people have to continue to work so they can pay bills and eat and take care of their families. But I was in a position to do so, and I did. And I feel amazing. So, yeah, last month marked 8 years since I got my HIV diagnosis. And I've been home kind of putting together a little studio for myself so that I can go and do these lives and have a chat with you all every now and then, check in, check in. So today, because it's been coming to my spirit, today I want to talk about what it means to be living with HIV and dating. So, uh, at this point in my life, I'll be 44 in August. And considering my health being a priority, um, I find myself looking for a particular type of guy. Like, I want someone who lifestyle and understanding about health is similar to mine, which is not easy to do. So for me, I don't want to waste people's time. I don't want anybody wasting my time. Time is something that you cannot get back. It is something that you can't, buy from somebody or buy to give to somebody. Time is once it's gone, it's gone. And for me, since I'm so public about my diagnosis and I've done blogs and I've talked on stages and it is very much a something that I do not hide. I did the first year after I got diagnosed. I waited a year before I went public, but now it is something that I freely talk about and I easily talk about. And it can be uncomfortable for certain people, but it's no longer uncomfortable for me. It took my mom some time to get used to me talking about it publicly in public settings. She is used to it now. But it took me. I had to get used to it first. And that first year, before I told anybody publicly, and I only told my inner circle, I remember the first place I was at a public setting, and I said it out loud. And but most of the time it shocks people because I'm so open about it. But for me, it was so liberating. I felt lighter. Like, why do I need to keep it a secret? It's not a secret. It is something that I'm dealing with and I'm managing through my choices in food, through my choices in what I do daily. That all centers around my health and my healing. So I am not ashamed of living with HIV. And one of the things that has really stuck with me over the years when I'm speaking on public stages and in public spaces about my diagnosis and how I'm using plants as medicine to heal, there's always someone that comes up to me after I speak, at least one person. It's been several and on different occasions, but at least one person every time comes up to me and they tell me their story. They tell me the story about, and it varies. They've been dating someone, they were dating someone for years. They thought they were going to marry this person, and then they dropped the bomb. I have herpes. I have HIV. And in one case, the guy didn't know. He found out because he found the medicine, and she wasn't going to tell him, I guess. And he thought he was going to marry her. So I would never want somebody to do that to me. I think that choice is important, and I think, and for me, what it has been is a true temperature test. So I prefer to tell the person in person. Sometimes I don't that doesn't always happen. Sometimes I have to tell them on the phone. But because you can just Google my name, because I it's not like everybody's name Nicole Buffon. All you have to do is Google my name and it's gonna come up. So I would rather get the reaction of that individual, an honest reaction, in front of me, or at least, over the phone or face to face, of what they think about that diagnosis. What do they honestly think? What do they know about the virus? How much do they know? Do they understand how it's transferred? Do they understand, what are they asking the right questions? Am I undetectable? And so these are the things that it allows for a teaching moment, but also my lifestyle is so much focused on healing and happy healing, and my journey and my stage in life right now, me moving back from, like, people like, "You left Las Vegas to come to Columbus, why?" So, there's an opportunity for me to explain why. And I'm not ashamed of this part of my journey. And so I think it's unfair to drag on the conversation. I think it's unfair to tell someone 2 months down the road, 2 weeks down the road. I feel like, if you're interested in that person, letting them know right away who you are and what you stand for helps to eliminate a lot of the distrust that comes in building a relationship. We don't have to be intimate or considering intimacy for me to bring up my HIV status. And so that's my 2 cents. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Make sure you leave a comment or hit me up. I would love to hear what your thoughts are about this subject matter. So in the meantime, I will be updating here more because I know I've been lacking. But see, I got some new tools. I got some My studio is set up. I've got a desk now. I've got this beautiful new microphone. So I'm excited to be making some more content for you all. And for myself, it just feels good getting it off my chest. And so I'm excited to update you as well, the everybody, about what else is happening in my life and in my world. I go see the Emory transplant team on April 21st. So that is next Monday, not this Monday, but the following Monday. And so, I'll have an update after I see them as well, and give you all an idea of how the kidneys are going. I also want to have my dear friend Gretchen on here, before we get too deep into transplant talk, because she's my living donor, and I want to be able to, for you all to meet her and learn who she is and the beautiful gift she's been in my life. So shout out to Gretchen Gailey. I owe you a call. We'll be talking soon. So, yeah, I hope that this allows you to start asking the right questions when you meet someone. Asking the right questions, and also, if health and healing matters to you, then don't be ashamed of it. Like, I'm not interested in dating someone that drinks alcohol, cuz I don't do that anymore. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not interested in dating someone who thinks that a cool date is going to the club. No, not for me. So there's certain lifestyle that I enjoy. Like a perfect date for me is a walk in the park. That's it. And I'm a cheap date because all I want is some water. No alcohol, no expensive foods. I mean, I do eat good organic foods though. A smoothie would do just fine for a meal for me. But those things matter to me, and I want to be. I wanna be involved. I wanna get to know someone that um, has similar priorities. I That is important to me. And so I that is more and more over these last few months. I've had the opportunity to really tap into myself and learn about what Nicole likes. And I'm grateful that I get to um, explore this part of learning me again. It's truly has been an amazing journey. So I'm gonna run. I have a some exciting new clients coming on board for to help me through this process, so I'm excited about that. Old friends that are coming back, old clients that are coming back into my life and into my circle, in my realm, that need my support. And I'm grateful to be able to offer it at this time. And that's it. I just wanted to come on here and talk about this because it's been nagging at me. And I'll come on and talk about, like what I'm eating today because as I detox and heal my kidneys, it's important for me to talk about what I'm eating on a day-to-day basis. People understand some good plant-based proteins that they can replace their meat products with. So I'll have that list and I'll be posting that list on Fanbase. So check me out on Fanbase at Heal Out Loud, Nikki B, spelled Nicki, and catch me outside on a walk sometime soon. I'm going to do a live actually on my TikTok, also the same name, Heal Out Loud, Nikki B. Later on today, while Luna and I are on our walk and have the same conversation. So join me over there if you like. And until we see each other again, until we meet again, I hope you all are happy and healing and truly taking care of yourself. Love, light, and logic to everyone. And I'll talk to you soon.